Comic Espresso with your boy, Al Mega. And as you see over here, little baby Mega is going to be in the building for the holidays. I put a Christmas hat on that little mofo. Don't you worry. That's my mini-me. Because today, you know, we're talking about the whole Chicken Soup for the Soul Family Streaming Network. Guess what? You know how my homie comes every month and tells us about what they got going. Like, look, for the holidays, though, they really got some stuff for you to keep yourself from keeping cold, stay warm at the crib, and watching some Christmas goodness across should I repeat again? Oh my God. 3 different streaming platforms. Oh my God. Let me bring the boss of streaming to me over here, man. The one, the only Mr. Santa, Chris Woolsey, baby. How you doing?
I am doing great now that I'm, I gotta lose that. Now that I'm here with you, Al, I am doing fantastic. What is going on in your world?
Well, we're chilling here at the Comic Cruise, in the bitter cold of Massachusetts. Thank you.
What's the temperature outside?
Well, you know, when I woke up at 1 a.m. this morning, it was 24 degrees. Right now, it's 44, so it's gone up 20 at the very least.
Okay, I'm looking here. It's 65 here. Not to make you jealous.
You know what? You know, I want to have a good show here. I don't want to hate on you because of the nice weather you're having while we're here wearing sweaters and neck guards and long johns.
Yeah, but you feel festive that way, you know?
You know what? I got used to Florida, I think, in the few years I was there. You know what? I could get down with some little heat.
Your blood gets thin real quick.
Oh, let me tell you, man, as we get older. Anyway, you know, you guys got some popping stuff, you know, throughout the whole family. You know, again, Chicken Soup for the Soul is an extended family, not just the network, of course, but it's, you know, Redbox and, of course, Crackle. And you guys are like celebrating the holidays top notch. I mean, what's going on? First of all, may I ask, where is this inspiration? Because I saw that, you know, the Halloween was fire. You guys get inspired by holidays. What is it, man? Where is that passion, man? Because you just great movie. I can't wait to show you guys what's popping.
We love the holidays here, and you know, there's so much content out there, and there's so much competition vying for the attention of the audience. So anytime that we can like rally our titles and put them together into something that attracts people, they're like, ooh, it's Halloween, here's a bunch of horror movies, or hey, it's Thanksgiving, and here's Thanksgiving titles that maybe you missed out on, and then, you know, there's the Rankin Bass things for Christmas, which everybody loves. I love those. Yeah. And then there's you know, Home Alone and Elf and Scrooged, which are some of my favorites. What's that?
The traditional stuff that everybody watches.
Exactly. But we like to also throw some new things into the mix so that people can learn about, you know, some other modern classics.
Yep, and we bring them in already, man, because we got something called over here a Cowboy Christmas.
Yes.
So, all right. So, talk about this. I mean, is this an original film or?
It is. So this is a Chicken Soup for the Soul original. You can only see this on Chicken Soup for the Soul or Crackle streaming.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is an exclusive. Very fun. So you know, this is like your Hallmark classic type template. So you know, my in-laws are obsessed with Hallmark. They watch from Thanksgiving Day until New Year's Day. They are watching Hallmark 24/7. Well, you can only watch those so many times, and they can only make so many.
I mean, you know, when you're in the house, I mean, like, you know what? Let me put on Crackle or Redbox or Chicken Soup while they're not watching, and let them know that it's alternatives.
Exactly. So you know, there's only so many of those you can watch, and then you've seen them all. But we've got a whole slate. We have dozens of these original rom-coms that you can only see on our services. And A Cowboy Christmas is super fun. So, you know, it follows the template. You've got a big city-loving female high-powered executive. She goes to a dude ranch in order to chase down her next client, runs into a cowboy who's a small town country loving guy, and boom, before they know it, the stocking is full of love.
You know what? Let's show that love, because you guys are so awesome to provide YouTube. They provided the trailer for us to watch, a little clip over here of a Christmas cowboy Christmas on Crackle. Check it out, and also Chicken Soup. Check it out. OG kiddos, OG. Not no reboot, not no remake. OG baby, check it out.
Ella, what do you know about Preston Vance?
His business is already doing 8 figures. Everyone's talking about it.
He's looking for a new agency.
Well, I saw you.
You leave this afternoon, just get him hooked. Will that be a problem?
No.
Thank
you.
What part of the service?
She's very pretty, Cole.
Did you see those heels? Definitely not my type.
Yeah.
You can take the girl out of the city, but you can't take the city out of the girl.
This place has a way of changing you.
I want to know what makes this place so special, and I'm not going to figure that out by sitting on the sidelines.
What about you? Do you have any plans this afternoon?
That is mine.
It's a good place where you can live honestly with the good people.
You never thought about leaving?
Why, you think the big city's better?
Okay, what's the deal with Cole? 1 minute, I think we have at least a truce. And then the next minute, the temperature drops 30 degrees.
He's his own worst enemy sometimes. She's going back to the city in a few days. All we're gonna be is a nice vacation memory for her and maybe a promotion.
Life is not all about work, Miss Ella.
I'm finally beginning to understand that.
You just move, baby.
You ever come and go?
Not always, Cole. You're okay with me being close by?
How close?
This close.
Man, this got me all depressed right now. I'm like, we gotta start getting out. I know it ain't all about work sometimes. Oh my God, this got me so sad.
Just let it inspire you.
Let's go, man. All right.
Your high-powered female executive is out there somewhere, Almega.
Let's go, baby. I'm waiting. And you got hats off to Christmas, or what's popping here?
Yeah, this one's cute. So this is Haley Duff, who is she was the star, one of the stars of Napoleon Dynamite, a movie that I know you probably enjoyed.
Oh yeah, man. Vote for Pedro, bro.
She was the snotty little high school girl in that one. Hillary Duff's sister, I might add. And so she plays a small town hat store employee who's been working there for like a decade, and she gets called to a meeting with her boss, the owner of the company, and she is assuming that she's getting a promotion to management. So she's so excited, and she gets to the meeting and she finds out that she is being told she is training the owner's son, played by Antonio Cupo from Bomb Girls, for the job that she thought she was getting.
Ooh.
So yeah. So there's that. She is not very happy with him until she discovers that maybe life is about more than just a job.
It always is, Chris. It always is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we do our job for our families, but life is always more than the job, right?
That's right.
A dog named, don't get me sentimental. I lost my kitty this year. Rest in peace to all of them. God bless.
Oh, man.
So talk to me about a dog named Christmas, man.
So this is one of those Christmas movies. You're gonna need the extra large box of Kleenex.
Oh, don't do this.
I know. You're gonna ugly cry at maybe a couple of points in this one. So this was actually a Hallmark Hall of Fame film. It's one of the more popular films on Hallmark. It's about a disabled boy who talks his family and then his entire community into adopting all of the dogs in the local animal shelter over Christmas. So you've got dogs, you've got orphans, you've got disabled children. Niagara Falls is what I'm saying your face is going to look like.
Purposely pulling on our heartstrings for Christmas.
It's a seasonal sucker punch is what this is.
That's evil. Oh my God. That's so evil. You're going to start spending so much money. Let me give money to the orphans. And look, and talking about your money, Christmas for $1, no more. But yo, what is this about?
Don't put that Kleenex box away, because this one might even be tougher. So this is about a Depression era. What's that?
Don't do this to me, Chris.
I'm telling you, a Depression era widow and his family, one of which his son is also disabled. They decide that they are going to show their community the true meaning of giving and generosity by blessing their community with the $1 that they are able to scrape together. And just wait till you see what they do with 100 pennies to bless their community. It is a beautiful movie. Brian Krause from Charmed and Nancy Stafford.
I knew it. I said, yeah, he looked familiar. Yeah,
Yep. And my buddy, who's a big time film producer, Ryan O'Quinn, just got done working with Nancy Stafford, who's one of the leads in this film, on his movie Paul's Promise, and he told me that she is one of the nicest people he has ever met. So very exciting, and this is just brutal. Oh, okay.
Norm!
And do you see who's sitting next to Norm?
Oh, who is that? Oh man,
Shelley Long.
Whoa!
So this movie is the Cheers reunion that never happened.
Stop blind. That's Shelley Long?
Yep.
Yo.
So this is super cute. They play in-laws. They are meeting their future daughter-in-law, and it ends up, you find out that they are actually Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
No way.
And so the son has to figure out some way to break it to his future wife that, by the way, I'm the heir apparent to Santa.
Oh, smack. Yo, really? Oh, man, I gotta watch this one. These are like,
it's really cute.
Yo.
Yep.
And I'm digging, these holiday movies right now. Maybe I'm making this old age is getting a little soft. I'm getting soft, baby.
You and me both.
My God, are you the Fonz?
That's it. Henry Winkler, who dude, that guy, I don't think he ever stopped working. You thought of him, he was the epitome when I was a kid. We used to play Happy Days, and I always got to play the Fonz because I had a leather jacket.
Hey!
And so I thought he was the coolest guy in the world, but he's made an entire career out of being a character actor. He's schlubby, he's weird, he's creepy sometimes. I mean, he's just a brilliant actor. And this is a great retelling of the Charles Dickens classic. Also starring David Wayne, who was in The Andromeda Strain, which is one of my favorite 70s sci-fi movies. It's a great version of this film.
Excellent. And look at that makeup on him too, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got Christmas in the Heartland.
Yep. This is super cute. It's about two girls who meet on a train going to this small town where they're going to be staying with relatives over Christmas. And one is like a very working class family, and the other is this very wealthy family. And the two girls have never met any of the relatives that they're going to stay with. And so they decide that they want to experience what it's like on the other side of the fence. And so they switch lives when they get to this town. It's super cute.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Look at these girls already started.
Okay, so one of my favorite Christmas films, Home Alone.
Okay.
The only problem I have with Home Alone, no dogs.
All right.
So this movie asks, what if Macaulay Culkin was actually a dog? So
Really?
the family goes on vacation. They leave the dogs at home. a band of ne'er-do-wells descends on the house to try to rob it, and the dogs have to defend the house. And the dogs talk to each other. It's really cute.
Oh, I gotta see this. All right, bet. I'm looking for some fun times. All right, thank you.
And it has David DeLuise from This Is Us, who is Dom DeLuise's son from the DeLuise clan. And I only mention that because when I first moved to Los Angeles in '96, I waited on Dom and the whole family at Tony Roma's.
Word? No.
And I have to tell you, they were the nicest family I've ever met. They invited me to sit down at the dinner table with them while they ate dinner and asked me all about me. Like, why was I in LA? What kind of acting did I do? Like, they were so nice.
Word, yo, look at you, Chris Wepa. A boss, baby.
Peter was there. David was there. The whole DeLuise clan.
That's fire, bro. That's awesome. What a great memory, man.
Totally.
So Christmas break-in, because somebody break into my house, I don't care how you look, you probably getting your butt beat.
Yeah. So this is on Crackle and Redbox. And this, similarly to Alone for Christmas, this asks the question, what if Macaulay Culkin was not a dog, but a little girl? And so it's about a little girl who's played by Cameron Seeley, who, interestingly enough, played Cindy Lou Who in The Grinch.
Okay.
And so this is her just a few years later, and she accidentally gets locked in her elementary school and has to defend her school against a band of marauders who are looking to come in and clean house. It's very cute. It's also starring Denise Richards from a little movie called Starship Troopers.
Yeah. I know. What a cutie.
And you might have heard of this guy, Danny Glover.
Oh, we're Danny in the Stop Line.
He plays the janitor, and he's awesome as always.
A legend, yo. Lethal Weapon.
That's it.
Baby. All right, Christmas party. Crashers, I've always thought about doing this, Chris, but I think that maybe when I travel to the West Coast, I want to call you. And do you want to crash a party, Chris? Would you be down?
Amen. I will be there. We will just cruise rodeo, and we'll find somebody throwing a party, and we'll just roll in like we.
You can walk in anywhere. Don't you worry, bro.
Absolutely. So this one is super cute. This was a BET original. It's very fun. It's one of those kind of mashup movies. So it's basically Wedding Crashers with con men and Christmas parties. So these two con people meet at a party, and played by Sky Townsend from iCarly. She's adorable. And Jamie Kalika from Ruthless. And they meet and they discover that they're both there to con people at this Christmas party. So they decide to join forces in order to further both of their con agendas. It's very, very fun. Yeah, it's got a great cast. It's awesome. Okay, so this is one of the ones I'm most excited about right now. This is A Christmas Carol, the musical, which I didn't even know existed. And it is so good, I can't even tell you. So this is starring Kelsey Grammer, which I didn't realize he sang. And then somebody pointed out to me that not only does he sing, but he sang the theme song to Frasier, which I didn't know. I don't know how I didn't know, because you listen to it, and of course it's him. But yeah. And this actually won the Emmy for Best Music Direction. It's phenomenal. It's funny, though. It's like, when you watch Scrooged and they were like filming that version of A Christmas Carol that was like absurd. Yeah. It's kind of like that, because these musical numbers are amazing. Like, they're so big, and they've got tons of dancers and singers, and it's just really well done. Jane Krakowski, who's one of my favorite comedic actresses, from 30 Rock is on this as well, and she is adorable. I cannot say enough good things about this.
Look at Chris trying to make me watch the musical. Insane over here, bro.
I know, and I don't even like musicals. It's really good.
Angels in the Snow. Whereby.
This is another, it's a very feel good. Like if you're feeling down in the dumps at all, you want to watch this movie. It's super sweet. It's just nice, family friendly Christmas fare.
Wonderful. Then you got hashtag blessed. Use social media. Look at these kids here and they're jargon over here.
That's it. So this is about a young woman who I think we can all relate to because she spends a little too much time, or maybe a lot too much time, on social media comparing her life with everybody else she knows, and she feels like the world is just passing her by, and she has to learn a lesson about what life is really about and where we find our identity and our value, rather than it being in money and achievements and things like that. She discovers that people are really what's important.
And which is the absolute truth. All right. Then we got all the good things, baby. All good things. I mean, what are all the good things? Man, I never had a horse or rode a horse because, I don't know if my mildred will tell you can handle that.
I have ridden a horse many times, and I do not have whatever genetic skill set is necessary for being proficient at it, because I am not good at riding a horse. It does not stop me, but I think I terrify everyone with me who's just waiting for me to fall off either side of the saddle.
A friend of mine once, my Puerto Rican homie, a lot darker than me, and the horse was the same color as him. And when I saw him right away, I felt that they blended color together. I was like, "Where are you? You look like a unicorn."
They think he was a centaur.
Yeah. He started dying. I said, he goes, "You're an asshole." I said, "Well, listen, bro."
But this is cute. This is all good things. It's about some sisters who from the big city who come to their grandparents' horse ranch and have to help them save the ranch. It's very sweet. It's beautifully shot. The horses are gorgeous. The girls are adorable.
My father is a horse fan, Chris, so I gotta show him this one. He loves horse movies.
Is that right? Okay.
He grew up in car, and he apparently, grew up with horses, and farm life, back in the day. So
my daughter was obsessed with horses as a kid, and she watched. Do you remember the animated movie Spirit?
Oh yeah,
the Stallion of the Cimarron.
Yeah, man, it's another emotional damn movie, though.
Yes, and so my daughter would watch it on loop over and over and over again. Well, we found the horse that they based the model for Spirit on, and so for her birthday, we surprised her, and he lives in Santa Barbara, which is only like an hour from where we live. So for her birthday, we drove her up there, and she got to meet the horse. Wow. And it ends up that it was pouring buckets when we got there. And so everybody else that was supposed to go on this tour had canceled. And we were the only people that showed up. So she got to do a personal tour of this huge horse ranch called Return to Freedom. And they have wild Mustangs, thousands of them all over the property. And it was like a magical thing. So anyway, she loves horses.
And look at this. Now we're going for chicken soup for the soul. Now, Chris, I want you to rest your throat for a moment over here.
Okay.
All that talking. Have a sip of water because, folks, he once again blessed us with a trailer. So check this out.
So, Caroline, do you have plans for Christmas?
Mm-hmm. I do. I have plans for sure.
How did your little plagiarism case go?
Remind me, how many screenplays have you written again?
I represent actual talent.
Oh yeah, you said that on the course the other day.
That's some contracts that need reviewed by the 26th. That can be a problem?
No, sir. Not at all.
You have to take some time for yourself. Jackie found this amazing resort up north.
Like way up north.
Like Canada, to be exact. We just thought maybe you could use a change to help get you out of your Christmas blues.
On your right! On your right! Are you loving it?
No, that's not quite the word I'd use. You need to run, Caroline.
That was some fall. Are you okay?
You guys must know I did meet a guy today.
Tell me more.
Why did they choose here?
I might be a little bit withdrawn lately, embarrassingly single, and will most likely end up a childless dog lady for the rest of my life. I don't know why I just blurted that out. I'm sorry.
I guess I got a trustworthy face.
I guess you do.
You know, I used to be a lot like you. I used to push people away and hide what I was feeling inside my work.
You actually know nothing about me.
Since your parents died, you've spent the last 4 Christmases working. It's just not the same without them. I know, but they would want you to live your life. Be happy.
You're there for a change. Embrace it.
Caroline! Caroline! Maybe being here is an opportunity to start thinking about new traditions. I realized there was one thing in my life I was really missing.
What was that?
Wepa, there we go, man.
Right? the romance going on again. So yeah, another Chicken Soup for the Soul original. You can only see this on Crackle and Chicken Soup for the Soul streaming. Super cute. It's workaholic one. You saw the trailer. You know what this is. But it's Laura Mitchell from A Million Little Things, who is adorable. Yeah. And Jay Hindle, who's a great actor from Dragged Across Concrete, which is a great title. But it's awesome. It's Hallmark. It's awesome. It's what you're looking for at the holidays.
And then we got rid of these sauce from Christmas break.
We saw the Christmas break in.
Meeting.
This one is very fun. This is also a Chicken Soup for the Soul original. Another rom-com. This one I really like because it's super fun. She plays a very popular travel blogger who hates Christmas. And she gets dragged back to her mom's small town because her mom is sick, but she has to put on this big charity function. So she asks the daughter to come in and help out. She gets paired up with the town doctor, who it just so happens is Christmas Superfan 99. And so it's like nails on a chalkboard. Everywhere this guy goes, he's singing Christmas carols. He's wearing a scarf and a stupid hat. He's baking cookies for people, drives her nuts. And then, of course, love finds a way.
Yeah, and as Love Finds a Way, this is the last trailer they hooked us up with. Check it out, folks. They will get a little sample.
Going home for Christmas. You haven't done that in
4 years.
So maybe it'll be good for you to be at home for a little bit.
Except that running away from Christmas is a massive part of my brand. It's just a few nights. You can handle it.
I can't believe my eyes. Is that the Sophie from Sophie's Solo Travels?
Just helping my mom with our family charity event.
Oh my, I am so sorry.
Mom, you'll never guess. I went to Sam's and this absolute doofus of a man just ran right into me. And it was you.
You and Dr. Miller will be working together in organizing the charity gala for the hospital. Well, I'm off my feet.
Should I be worried? No, it's this new angle I thought I would try. There's this one subject, a Mr. Christmas, if you will. It's too much. I think people are just gonna eat it up.
So you're saying you're ready to finally start working together on this thing?
Well, it would appear that that is what I'm saying, yes.
Deal.
You know, I always said I would write with integrity and tell the truth, and this just doesn't feel like the truth anymore.
Escaping Mr. Christmas. I guess I was just material for your article.
I've made a huge mistake, and I know what to do. Every person has their own journey, and you're on yours.
There's something I need your help with. I'm gonna stop running away from people who care about me.
Sophie, wherever you are, that's where I want to be.
Wepa, there we go. All that romance.
That's it. And so it's funny, Laura Mitchell from A Great North Christmas is from A Million Little Things, and Greta Carew Johns, the lead in this one, is also from A Million Little Things.
So A Million Little Things is definitely getting them little million things. You know what I mean?
It's full of beautiful, talented people. And then Madison Smith, the doctor, is from Riverdale, which is like super popular.
Oh man,
yeah, he's great.
Yeah, man, Riverdale just finished, and now they have a new thing out there. You know, on another network, the Archies. I gotta watch that to see if they respect the old school comics. And apparently, the creators within the Archie universe are loving it. So I'm like, all right, bet. I gotta check it out.
Yep, it's totally different, but yeah.
Yeah,
again, the Fonz is back.
What is it with the Fonz and Christmas?
I mean, who doesn't love Henry Winkler? I'll watch the guy read a phone book. I don't care.
Yeah, no, he's mad funny, man. That funny. And these roles he's gotten, you know, later in life, you know, playing the dad role or the crazy granddad. I mean, this MFR is just funny. Yep. He brings an energy and such a. I mean, you don't know what to expect from
him.
Like,
did you ever see him in Arrested Development when he plays the skeezy lawyer?
Oh, yeah. He's
brilliant.
Funny. He's a scumbag, but a funny scumbag.
He had one of the best lines ever. One time, on that show, he comes into court and he's itching, and the guy is and Jason Bateman is like, "What's wrong with you?" He goes, "I don't know. I feel like something laid eggs inside of me." And oh my gosh, I just lost. My wife and I say that all the time now. So gross.
The most wonderful.
This one's very cute. It's about a single mom. She's a type A corporate, overworker, and is delivering the same sterile Christmas experience for her family. And her crazy dad, Henry Winkler, shows up, and he brings this mysterious, good-looking stranger with him. And you'll just have to watch to find out what happens. But Brooke Burns there is from Baywatch, so not too hard on the eyes.
Hey, let's go. And last we have a Christmas recipe for romance.
Yes, and this is starring Madeline Leone from The Wedding Planners and Filippo Kai from the series Robin Hood. It's again a rom-com, super cute. She plays this. She owns this historic inn that is struggling to stay in business, and so she decides that she's going to raise some money and awareness about the inn by entering this famous culinary contest. Unfortunately, she can't cook her way out of a wet paper bag, and so she hires Filippo Kai's character, who's this high-powered New York chef, to come in and save the day. Unfortunately, she finds out that he has been kicked out of the restaurant scene and is only using this job to try to get back in. So she thinks he's coming to stay. He thinks he's only there for a couple of weeks, and romance ensues.
It gets complex. Oh, I'm sorry. We have another one. Snowbound. What's up, man? Give me a storm with a lovely lady like that. What's popping, bro?
So, it's fits the template. It's two unlikely people run into each other. There's there's snow, there's romance, there's hot cocoa. It's got everything you want. It's very cute.
Chris, my mama made hot cocoa for my brother's lady. We're Puerto Rican. She happens to be American, from Pennsylvania, hit girl. Now, my mama made a straight up cocoa hot chocolate, like shaved.
Legit.
Yeah. And she goes, "Oh my God. I've never tried hot chocolate like this. I am so used to the stuff out the bag."
The watery garbage that we call hot cocoa is awful. Yeah.
Yeah, this woman saw the light. Let me tell you, she was definitely snowbound for Christmas. She fell further in love with my brother and told him, "You better learn how to make this."
Roped her in.
Yeah.
So, Noelle, this is great. This is a forgotten gem. So this is one of those. This is kind of a tearjerker, but it's one of those movies where you have random individuals that are thrown together. And you think that they think, and we think that there's no connection between them, but kind of the moral of the story is, as people, we're all interconnected, and it's star-studded. Susan Sarandon, obviously there, Thelma and Louise, and Dead Man Walking, and a million other brilliant performances. One of my favorite actresses of all time, and Penelope Cruz from Vanilla Sky, and a million other things where she looks ridiculously gorgeous. But this one is really good, very heartfelt. There's a bunch of it's just got a great cast.
Fantastic. And folks, that's the last one right there. You know where you can check these out, folks, before we go. These are the places you got to go. And the links will be below. Because then on this Christmas holiday, do you see how they're hooking you up for your favorite F word? No, not that one, you dirty-minded people. It's that other one. Free, baby, free. F-R-E-E, baby. All free. All you gotta do is check out the app or the website, Crackle.com. You can also check out Redbox at Redbox.com. They got boots, they got other stuff. What
and for Redbox, just a little announcement. December 15th, you are going to be able to rent the international sensation Sound of Freedom.
No
the Jim Caviezel movie that is bringing child trafficking into the spotlight to try to help with this awful situation.
Absolutely.
And it's made like over $350 million worldwide so far. And
talks about this. You're the first person I've heard this tell me this right now. Really, 350. Why nobody talks about this box office hit on that level?
It's an incredible film, so important. And you're going to be able to rent and purchase on Redbox December 15th.
A salute to you guys for doing that. I can't wait. Everybody check this film out. I saw it. Let me tell you, you're definitely going to run through a gamut of emotions in this film. If you are a father, a mother, a parent, aunt, uncle, whoever, grandparent, this will pull at your heartstrings in a way like Kiao. If you love your kids, let me tell you, this shit will definitely pull your heartstrings, and I can't wait for that. And of course, you want to take it more easy, and not get stressed out and just, feel the romance, the love, baby. During this holiday season, you got to check out Chicken Soup for the Soul, baby, at chickensouptv.com. There's also a free app on Google and the Apple Store too. Hey. Right, baby. Let's bring it. Chris, as always, thank you so much. And before we go, this is the last one of 2023. So let me just say hats off and a salute to you for joining me every single month to show our fellow Crusaders out there the greatness of your networks, all the free content that they're doing. They don't have to spend no paper. It's the holidays. Save on those bills, get them gifts and watch some awesome free content that you will definitely be a huge fan of because of this family right here, the Chicken Soup for Soul family. It's an amazing network, and my man Chris Woolsey just put it into business. I'm inspired by him because let me tell you, obviously he's not just here. He does such a gamut of stuff on many podcasts. Check his energy out. This is a great person. So thank you for doing what you do, bro.
Al, it is always the height of my month, and hats off to you as well, good sir. So Merry Christmas to you and yours, and I look forward to talking in 2024.
Let's make it happen. You know what it is, mi gente? It's all about Crackle, Redbox, Chicken Soup for the Soul. Hasta la próxima.